What is up, guys? Back again here for another video here, and it is 5 years of Ed Sheeran's Divide. Now, let me just tell you, 5 years ago, I was not for this album because I was a middle schooler who was like, only underground artists, are the good ones, pop sucks, but now, I like pop and stuff like that. So, of course I love this album, place in my heart as well, but I remember the first time I ever listened to this album, I was sweeping the floors at Hy-Vee during the whole COVID area. Do you remember those days, guys? I don't. But anyway, yeah, let's just get into this. I can't believe it's been 5 years since this album came out. It just doesn't feel like that at all. It's aged with its time, as you would say. I still hear songs like this on the radio, so it's really cool to say that 5 years ago and it's still standing as one of the greatest albums like ever. So, coming off here, we have Eraser, which is such a powerful intro. Comes off with that kind of rap with the guitar and like the popness on it, and it's just so cool, and it's like just like a very amazing introduction to this album. And then we get Castle on the Hill, which comes in with this very aggressive kind of driving song. It's very emotional, and it definitely gives you a groove, like when you're on the highway or something like that. It's definitely a beautiful song for that, and it's probably my favorite song off the album as well. Then we get Dive, which is a cute little love song with the snare sample that you hear in every single love song off every album that you've ever heard of. And then we get Shape of You, which I absolutely cannot stand. I just don't like the beat for this. The mixing was awful, and yeah, I just did not like this song at all. And then we get Perfect, which is the opposite, where it's a pop. It's another slower song. Uses the same sample or snare sample that he uses in every other love song, and it's very cute. It's grown on me through time, and it's just a beautiful love song, and I love it. Then we get Galway Girl that comes up, and it's very Ed Sheeran bringing on those Irish roots here with that Galway Girl. It's really cool to see, like, he played a fiddle in an Irish band. It's really cute, and it's really like, ooh, it's upbeat too. It's groovy for sure. And then we get Happier, which is another slower song. Does not use that snare sample. Actually, what? Really? No, but it's just a sad, dramatic song, where Perfect was more of like a happy, dramatic song, I guess. This one's more sad and moody, where he's talking about, he's like, oh, you like Happier with that guy, so yeah, go, whatever. And then we get New Man, which is another one. He's like, I don't want to talk about your new man. And the drums just kind of pop off on this one a little bit. It's so cool to see that. Then we get another sad song with Hearts Don't Break Around Here. And then we get What Do I Know, which is actually probably top 5 for me off this album. It's just so cool to see it like that. But what do I know? And it's just really cool what he does with his vocal effect on that. It's super cool. And then How Would You Feel comes in with that slower, sad vibe as well. And then it ends, or the regular edition, I guess, ends with Supermarket Flowers. And it just brings me to tears, man. Every time I hear that song, it really impacts me, And although I would say Visiting Hours actually brought me to tears the first time I heard it, it was beautiful and sad, but this one is still very sad whenever I hear it. So, and then we get on the bonus side. If you like flip the disc over, there's a bonus 4 songs off there, and they're good. You get Barcelona, which is really like dum 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 Barcelona, and then Bibi Baye. They're just so like cute pop songs, that wouldn't fit on the actual record, but a deluxe edition it definitely fits. Same with Nancy Mulligan, and Save Myself could have fit actually on the record with the vibes of the slower and sadness that they pull off, and it is very emotional. That song Save Myself is like before I save you, I gotta save myself. And Ed Sheeran just tries to mess up or tries to focus on like his own life. So after 5 years of this album being out, I do love it still. Every song off here is a banger, except for Shape of You. But it doesn't mean that it gets rid of how good this album is. It's probably one of Ed Sheeran's best. I still think Equals is a little bit better, but that's just on my part. This is still a great album though, and it will always have a place in my heart. I'm gonna have to give this album, I give this album like an 8.5 out of 10. Beautiful, happy 5 years. I can't believe it's been 5 years already. Thanks for watching.